at the beginning, like slow down, try to do it smooth. Like smooth is the key. Not, I mean, in this, not, of course you have to carry your momentum to keep you standing up.
Right.
Try to do that the best you can, but just try to be smooth. And if you have to slow down, like Jake said, carrying momentum isn't stabbing the throttle in certain places. It's just being smooth, keeping a steady throttle. When you can go around it like how I demonstrated, and you're just, you know what I mean? Just be as smooth as possible. Even if you go in and you're not going super fast, just get the feel for the rut. And then as you start doing it better and better, leaning it over will come. Getting on the gas sooner will come. Like all that stuff comes with it. But you got to start on the first step and work your way up to it. You know what I mean?
Now, how far ahead are you looking? When you're here, are you looking over there?
On something like this, because it is so small and so tight, like if, say we're right here, I'm probably looking to that rock, that middle area, you know what I mean? I'm probably hopping in, and I'm looking over there, like going or watching where I'm going.
Okay.
We get on the outdoor track, and like I was telling the last group, I'm jumping this jump, and I'm already looking at the exit of this corner. You know, I'm watching all this, making sure, hey, there's not a downed rider, or there's a bump that got there, or like, and the lines that I ride on this track, to hit the lines that I'm riding, you have to set up for 3 corners in advance.
Right.
So you're looking ahead as far as you possibly can, and especially on trails. That's, I mean, as far ahead as you can look for a down tree or a rider or something. You know, if we're right here, we're going that way through that trail, I can see into the trees a little bit too to see if there's a, you know what I mean? So as far as you possibly can. Something like this, obviously you're not looking over here, but just kind of ahead of you is, I mean, whatever makes the most sense, you know? Definitely when you're looking here, you can't see where you're going, you don't see what's ahead, and on that figure 8, you'd end up falling because at the end there's a little like kind of G-out spot. Right. So you just as far as possible as you can look ahead.
First or second gear? My first is pretty low.
I do this in first, if first seems low to you, and I mean, realistically,
you're on a motocross bike, your first might be my second.
Yeah, maybe. And like Brian said, we don't ever ride first gear on the track. So if you want to hop in and do it on second, I'm trying to save my clutch a little bit, so I was using first.
Right.
But, I mean,
I'll play around with it.
Yeah, do whatever feels best, and I mean, always change your gears. There ain't one gear we're supposed to be in. Everybody's carrying more momentum or less momentum. Everybody's on different bikes with different gearing. You know, you got to make that call. Right. And I think second gear is fine, because on a track we would be doing these corners, maybe even in third. You know what I mean? Carrying momentum.
Right.
So. I've seen fall inside, and the first person that's not afraid to fall to begin with. Like,
I actually made 3 or 4 loops without putting my foot down.
You made some that were perfect, like literally perfect. If you keep doing that, and you just keep riding laps like that, you're gonna be ripping around this. Like that, like you were smooth. You weren't the fastest guy, but you were unbelievably smooth. Like I used you as a demonstrator for him. You were just unbelievably smooth. And with that, it will come the speed. The speed's gonna come. You're automatically gonna be doing that. Don't worry about that. Just get the basics and ride this bad boy smooth. And just.
So you're suggesting don't change. Do what I was doing a million times.
Yeah.
And just let it come.
Do what you did when I watched you and you didn't put your foot down and you were just smooth all the way through the corner. Do that 100 million times until your mind. Until, like I said, when you wake up and you grab that cup of coffee every morning. That's the same habit.
Now I think I can do it faster.
Exactly, and with that, the speed will come. Don't worry about the speed. Like Brian always says, you don't come to these schools and expect to be a faster rider at the end of the day. But hopefully we gave you the tools to practice, which will make you a faster rider to come. Right. You know what I mean?